Hi guys, so today I have another foundation review. I kind of am crazy about foundations. I like trying out new foundations and finding that perfect one. There's a couple that I like and I use on a regular basis, but I always like trying new ones. So today is another foundation review. And I'm going to be talking about the Kevyn Aucoin Liquid Airbrush Foundation. This is the box that it comes in, and this is the bottle. Right off the bat, it only has 6 shades. It only comes in 6 shades, which is kind of ridiculous and really hard to find a shade that works for you. The one that I have is LQ05, and I don't know the name of it. I think it just goes by number and code, or LQ05 is the shade. So, and it actually fits me pretty well. I would say it's a little lighter than I would like it to be, but it's not bad. But definitely a negative right off the bat is the 6 shades. Really hard to find the one that works for you. I guess you can buy 2 and combine them, but then you're spending twice the amount of money. But besides the point. The website, it doesn't claim to do much at all. The description says that it's the perfect photo finish, liquid airbrush foundation will have you camera ready in no time. The look of perfection is now within reach. That's it. It doesn't say that it's going to be long wearing, it doesn't say what coverage it is, it's just there are basically no claims besides that you're going to look great, which I find kind of interesting. This bottle is 0.68 ounces, so it's smaller than the standard 1 fluid ounce foundation bottle that you would get, and obviously is a little more expensive because of that. Today, the way that I applied is I tried to apply the foundation to one half of my face with a beauty blender and to the other half with a brush. And initially, as you'll be able to tell, the coverage is very, very light. With one application, it's very light. I had to go in a second time and do a second application, which gave me a little bit more coverage. And then I decided to go in a third time and do another kind of layer to see how much I could build the coverage. And this is the look that I get. It builds pretty well to, I would say, medium coverage. I have a lot of issues on my face and a lot of redness and blemishes, so I feel like it covered pretty well. But still, you have to work on building that up. I would definitely say, just from the past 2 times that I've worn this, definitely say that it's better applied with a beauty blender. And when you're all done, you get a really nice, natural finish, kind of satin, a little bit on the dewy side. It is not a matte foundation, but it definitely looks, very pretty. I do like it. The thing that I see right now that is bothering me, it's settling into my fine lines and my forehead. I never have that with other foundations, and I've never noticed that before, but now it's just like it's right there and it's sticking out, and it's so annoying. So I've only had it on for maybe 30 minutes and I can already tell, and it bothers me because I don't want to see my fine lines. So since this claims to do nothing, it doesn't claim to do anything, we'll see how long it lasts. It is, what time is it right now? It's 11:46 right now. So we'll see how it looks throughout the day. I'll check in with you guys and then I'll give you my final opinion at the end of the day. And I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else, but if I did, I'll just tell you at the end. So see you in a few. So it is 5:12, so it's been a few hours since I applied the foundation, and for the most part it's not bad. It did get a little more shiny in the center of my face, and I feel like it wore off just a little bit on the sides and on the chin, like where I have my blemishes. You can see that they're more red and you can see them more. It's been about 4.5 hours, I think. And it has creased under my eyes a little bit, so it's not staying really well as I would like it to, but it looks okay for now. So I'll check in again at the end, probably in another 4 to 5 hours, and we'll see how it looks then. So it is 9:56 right now. So it's been, I think, just over 10 hours since I first applied this. And as you can tell, the foundation wore off pretty much all over my face, and it wore off a lot. I kind of expected that. There are no claims for this to be long wearing. So overall, this is definitely not a long wearing foundation. It looks great right after you apply it, probably for the first 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours. After that, the oils start coming through. It is not a medium coverage foundation. You can build it up to medium, but it is not, you know, in and of itself a medium foundation if you do 1 or 2 layers even. Also, it does kind of collect in your fine lines, which I did not like. You can see it a lot under my eyes and, you know, in the wrinkle in my forehead, so that's a negative. The positive that I could think of is just that it looks really nice when you first apply it. It looks, it has a very natural finish, you know, dewy, kind of a lively, flattering finish to it. But it doesn't last very long. That's my final take on this particular foundation by Kevyn Aucoin. If you tried it, let me know, you know, if it works better with a primer. I never really wear primers a lot, so maybe it lasts longer if you do a mattifying, like long-lasting primer underneath. But that's my kind of first impression review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!